Hi there, this is Gary Ryan Blair, and today we're going to talk about a subject that's near and dear to my heart, and that is how to dramatically increase your win rate. So let's get after it. Now let's get something straight right out of the gate. You exist to win, to create, to construct. You exist to contribute and exceed expectations, and most importantly, to inspire excellence in others. You're born to rise to great challenge, to face your fears, to unleash your greatness, and to become as courageous as a mighty lion. See, my goal in sharing this message is to provide you with a proven execution strategy that, when implemented, will help you to accelerate your performance, to grow your might, and to increase your overall win rate. If you indulge me for just a moment, I'd like to submit that when your attempts to change do not change you, or your new workout plan does not work out for you, or when your goals do not have any get up and go, it simply means that you interrupted forward progress and you did not keep the winning streak alive. See, a winning streak is an uninterrupted sequence of wins. Now, we often associate winning streaks with sports, and whether it's a team winning several games in a row or an athlete finding a way to get on the score sheet every night, streaks in sports are some of the most demanding accomplishments to achieve. And some of the greatest streaks in sports history include the University of Connecticut's women's basketball team with 111 consecutive wins, Cal Ripken's 2,632 consecutive baseball starts, Wayne Gretzky's 51 consecutive game-scoring streak, Brett Favre's 297 consecutive football starts, the Boston Celtics with 8 consecutive NBA titles, Joe DiMaggio with a 56-game hitting streak, Richard Petty with his 10 NASCAR races in a row, the 1980 Philadelphia Flyers hockey team 35-game unbeaten streak, the North Carolina women's soccer team with 103 consecutive wins. Now, those who are able to string together long winning streaks, well, they make the record books, they set the standard, they elevate the game, and they put their permanent stamp on history. Now, don't you want a piece of that action? Well, of course you do. So the real question is, how do you do it? How do you apply the idea of winning streaks to your life and transform your overall results? Well, lucky for you, it's a lot simpler than you think. So let's talk about how to dramatically increase your win rate. See, a winning streak in any endeavor is an uninterrupted sequence of wins. It is consistency personified. And from a behavior standpoint, consistency is best viewed as the absence of contradiction. Now, it should come as no surprise that top performers in every field, and that includes athletes, musicians, CEOs, artists, you name it, well, they're all far more consistent than their peers. They show up each day prepared to win, and they consistently deliver day after day, while most everyone else plays the game of false starts, half-hearted follow-through, blame, and excuse-making. Increasing your win rate begins with the right strategy. And strategy is defined as a plan of action that is intentionally designed to achieve a desired goal. And it's worth noting that there are two and only two types of strategy: offense and defense. Offensive strategy exists to advance the ball, to score goals, to put points on the board, most importantly, to win. Offensive strategy is proactive. It means playing to win. Defensive strategy exists to hold ground, to prevent the offense or opposition from scoring. Defensive strategy, well, that's reactive. It means playing not to lose. And without apology or sugarcoating, far too many people spend the majority of their lives deploying the wrong strategy. They choose to play defense. They choose to procrastinate and resist change. They choose to be uncommitted. They choose to lower their standards. They choose to settle for less. They choose to live a life of starting and stopping. They fundamentally know the importance of consistency. However, they choose not to apply that knowledge when it counts most. And because they lack a commitment to a goal, they demonstrate inconsistency, and they have very little to show on the highlight reel of their lives. In effect, their unwillingness and their inability to remain consistent, to keep any kind of winning streak alive, results in a long losing streak. See, those who choose to deploy a strong, relentless, and consistent offense, well, they're constantly advancing. They constantly gain ground. They're building momentum. They're accelerating their win rate, and they're enjoying a long winning streak. And cultivating the ability to maintain a long winning streak is a mandatory condition for success, for the simple reason that great offensive skills will allow you to maintain control and to live life on your own terms. The central question that ties the 100-Day Challenge community together And the message I've been diligently speaking and writing about for the past 20 plus years is how do you accelerate your goals with far less effort? And to be clear, we're talking about any type of goal. But be mindful, no matter what goal or dream that you're interested in manifesting, to increase and accelerate your win rate, well, that requires consistency. This is one of those rules, without an exception. And to accelerate your health goal and get in the best shape of your life, just don't break the streak, don't break the chain on your workouts. Stay consistent, win every day, and you will enjoy a long winning streak. All it takes is one donut, one misstep to break that streak. And to fast track your business goal of increasing sales by 40%, don't break the chain on your sales activity. Remain consistent day in, day out, and you'll enjoy a long winning streak. It takes just one soft day of activity to kill momentum and destroy all the hard work that you did previously. And to accelerate your financial goal of paying off $10,000 in high interest debt, just don't break the chain on your financial commitment, and you will enjoy a long winning streak. You got to remember that one small act of weak self-confidence will interrupt and undermine any sense of forward progress. And to transform any area of your life and career in just 100 days, the solution is quite simple. Start right now. Don't break the chain. Remain consistent for 100 days, and I promise that you'll dramatically increase your win rate and you'll enjoy a winning streak that would rival any sports performance. But this requires that you go all in for 100 days. See, so often we assume that the key to transforming our lives and accelerating results requires a monumental effort, and that our goals demand a cocktail of speed, willpower, and insane motivation. But really, all we need to enjoy a long winning streak is commitment and consistency to small, daily tasks and activity. So increasing your win rate isn't easy, but it's actually quite simple. And what I always find fascinating is that whenever I share these tips with people, it's almost always greeted with skepticism. The response is something typically like, all right, this sounds great, Gary, but what do I really have to do to increase my win rate? See, I'm convinced the number one reason why people will not follow through the path that I provided in this message is because it just sounds too darn simple. See, I've found that the toughest part of increasing your win rate is simply staying focused and sticking to this simple, keep the streak alive approach. So, this is just one of the many important strategies that you will learn once you begin the 100-day challenge. And if you'd like to transform your life and learn how to get more done in the next 100 days than most people do over the course of 10 years, check out 100daychallenge.com and make it the very next thing you do.